Welcome back. Bradykinesia and your ERISA disability long-term claim. Now, I'm often asked, can I get disability benefits for bradykinesia? The answer is yes, but let's back it up a little bit. Let's talk about what bradykinesia is so you understand ultimately what it is we need to prove. Bradykinesia is a brain disorder where the basal ganglion in your brain sends weak or miscoded signals that will cause involuntary slowing of your movement. Now, the most common location where that occurs is in your arms or legs. That can make it difficult to walk without shuffling. It can also make it difficult to pick up or lift objects. So you might have problems, buttoning a button or, tying a scarf or putting on your shoes. It does impact not only balance, but coordination. And any of these problems can make it difficult or impossible to perform your own occupation or any occupation. Now, clearly, what you should do if you start to have any of these symptoms is to consult with your physician to see whether or not your condition has progressed to the point where you can no longer do the material and substantial duties of your occupation. But you also need to make sure that your doctor is going to support your claim and be willing to document your symptoms, your functionality, understand your occupation, and support your claim by filling out a form called attending physician statement forms. These are crucial to any ERISA disability claim, even a Social Security disability claim, where we use residual functional capacity forms. We need to document the restrictions and limitations that you have, but you need to understand that it's also crucial that you get a copy of your disability policy or plan and review it. Why? Well, disability insurance benefits aren't paid based on a diagnosis. You want to understand what your policy or plan says. So you got to understand what's the definition of disability, what's the definition of occupation, what's the criteria for getting payment of benefits. Are there any subjective medical condition limitations that would limit the payment of benefits to just 2 years? What kind of objective proof, if any, do you have to submit? You need to understand that before you stop work and apply for benefits. Now, the next thing you should do is review your medical records. Why? Do you know what your medical records say about you and your bradykinesia? You might be surprised that your records don't explain the objective basis of the diagnosis, don't discuss the physical findings that support the diagnosis, don't properly record the history of your symptoms or the progression of your symptoms, don't discuss the impact of those symptoms on your ability to work or activities of daily living, or don't even discuss your restrictions and limitations. That can be really problematic. And once you see those deficiencies in your medical records, you just might have to delay the date you stop work to clean up those records. You can see that filing a claim for ERISA disability benefits as a result of bradykinesia is really a matter of understanding your policy, your medical records. It's a matter of preparation and timing. And you don't want to pick the wrong date to claim that you're disabled if your medical records don't support your claim or your doctor doesn't support your claim. Got it? Let's take a break.
You've been robbed of your peace of mind by your disability insurance carrier? You owe it to yourself to get a copy of Robbed of Your Peace of Mind, which provides you with everything you need to know about the long-term disability claims process. Request your free copy of the book at caveylaw.com today.